Good evening, everyone. Trust we are doing good today. How has been our day? Yeah, I'm excited to have you here tonight's session. For those of you that are just joining, my name is Abraham Astrop. I'm an asset portfolio strategist. I help people strategize, structure, and grow their investment portfolio through land banking, agriculture, and digital assets. Yeah, that's what I do. And my goal is to help people move from just any income to owning assets. That's one of my goals. That's what I help people do. Yeah, on to tonight's session, without wasting much of our time. Tonight's session, I'll be talking about a very powerful topic. Very powerful topic. Titled The Mindset Shift from Customer to Investor. Mindset shift from customer to investor. Mindset shift. Investing as an investor, not a customer. Mindset shift. Investing like an investor, not a customer. And listen, one of the reasons why I decided to teach this topic, to treat this topic tonight, is because a lot of people think that they are actually investing, but the truth is they are not actually investing. Most people that you see out there today, they are not investing. What they are just doing is that they are customers to those people. And listen to me, this goes to any investment, either agriculture, either land, either stocks, any investment. Most people are thinking that they are actually in stock market. Most people are thinking that they are actually in real estate. Most people think that they are actually investing in agriculture. But the truth is they are not investing in all these things. They are just customers to these people. And how do I know that? It's because most people just invest based on just the mindset that I want to double money. Let me use that word. Based on the mindset that I want to double my money, where is my money going? I need the next quick return. That's what most people invest. That's why most people invest. Yeah, that's what most people do. So tonight I'll be teaching you on how you can move from just investing like a customer to investing like an investor. From investing like a customer to investing like an investor. First, what is customer mindset investing? What is customer mindset investing? Customer mindset is when someone invests but does not think deeply about why they are investing. Customer mindset is when someone invests but does not think deeply about why they are investing. They don't think deeply about why they are investing. All they are just thinking about is ROI. What is the next ROI? What is the ROI behind this thing? They are not thinking about the competitive advantage. They are not thinking about the leadership of the company. They are not thinking about the value driving that place. They are not thinking about how that investment aligns with their vision, how that investment aligns with their goal. And I do not blame them. They are just looking for somewhere to grow their money quick. And that's why most people lose money to investment. There's a stat I came across last 2 weeks. The stat said 90% of those people who invest never make money from investment. 90% of those who invest never make money from investment. So the question is, the people that make money from investment are actually 10% of Nigeria. So let's do the math. We have 200 million people in Nigeria, current population. So then I say 10% is people that 10% of the 200 million are the people that make money from investment. That's 20 million. So the rest 180 million that they're investing, where is their money going? Where is their money going? Listen, you need to shift your mindset from thinking like a customer when it comes to investment. There's a way Dangote will think when he wants to invest in real estate. Dangote can never come to a real estate company and say, let me buy this land and keep it for 5 years. No. What Dangote will ask when he wants to invest in a land, in a stocks, or he wants to buy a business, what is the value driving that land? What is the value driving that business? What is the value driving that stocks? That's how Dangote will invest. And why are these people investing like that? It's because they are not hungry. They are not hungry. They know what they are doing. Customer mindset investment focus on short-term gains. Customer mindset investment focus on short-term gains. Last week, someone called me, so we were in conversation. So as we were talking, he wanted to buy a land actually. So I told him the price was over 2 million. So I asked him how much did he have that they want to pay. He said does not have time. Okay, how much can you afford to pay monthly? He said he thought the whole land is 100,000. That one is not even the what bothers me. What not bothers is that he now asked, when will he get the next ROI? Very funny. You invest 100,000 and you're already asking when you get your ROI on your investment. ROI, come. PQI. See, you need to remove that mindset of ROI anytime you want to invest. For you to make a better investment decision, you need to move from ROI driven to value driven person. So when is the ROI? I just have 100,000. Who tell you that you buy land today? I know in his mind he thought he would buy the land today, and in the next 1 month he will collect like 200,000 naira back. And that's not investing. That's gamble. That's gamble. That's not different. There's no difference between that and someone that bets. There's no difference between that and someone that do MMM. Stop investing like a customer. Stop investing like a customer. Invest like an investor. There's a mindset investors have. Customer mindset. It is when someone invests but does not think deeply about why the investment is working. All what customer is all about is the ROI, no value, no market research, no competitive advantage. What is my returns? How much am I making next month? And if you are someone that is thinking like this, you should know that you are investing like a customer, not like an investor. So what is now investors' mindset? What is now investors' mindset? Investors are research-driven and value-focused. Investors, they are research-driven and value-focused. They do their research. They do their due diligence. They are value-focused. What is the value behind this company I'm buying this land from? What is their competitive advantage? They don't just look at numbers. They analyze the why behind the investment. They analyze the why behind the investment. Listen, for you to make a better investment decision, you must move from how much will I earn from investment to why is this investment working? That's how you must move. That's how you can move. That's how you can scale up. You must be value-driven person. Value-driven person. Value-driven person. Investors ask the question, what value does the company provide? What is their competitive advantage? Does the investment align with my goals and vision? Some of you, they will tell you to come and buy land. Come and buy land in the next 2 years. It will turn to. Have you ever sit down and ask yourself, okay, this land that I want to buy, what am I going to use it to do? Okay, I want to use it to start a business, to scale the business. Okay, you now sit down. Okay, and when how long do I want to hold it? Maybe say, let's say 5 years you want to hold it. When you say 5 years, okay, that means you now look at the location. This location, is it a place that the next 5 years it will blow up? Just say, okay, maybe this is where I should go for. That's what I tell my clients. I don't just tell them, come and buy land, come and no. We need to sit down, have a conversation. I should know the best property that is good for you. Investors ask if the investment aligns with their vision, if it aligns with their goals, if it aligns with who they are. Investors are patient. They are deliberate and strategic. They are patient, they are deliberate and strategic. You need to be strategic with the way you invest. You need to be strategic. Okay, this investment, I'm doing it. In the next 5 years, I want to be buying land so that when my children go to school, I can use that to take them to school. Or in the next 5 years, I'm buying this land so that in the when my business starts growing up, I can scale it up with the money I gain from the investment. Simple. You don't invest like a customer, you invest like an investor. You invest like an investor. You don't invest like a customer, you invest like an investor. And when you move from just ROI driven to value driven, you will make a better investment decision. You make it. So the question is, how do you shift from customer to investor? How do you move from customer to investor? I don't want this session to be long, just 30 minutes, I will be done. Just 30 minutes. How do you move from customer to investor? Number one, pause before you invest. Pause before you invest. Ask question. Why am I putting my money here? What is the value in this place? Why? What is the reason? You need to ask question. Someone tell you to come and invest in MMM, and they tell you, you not ask any question like, what is my money? What is my money going to do? I remember doing that CBS time, someone called me, one of my old friends, just come here, this blah 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 blah. It's going on. I just laughed. This guy is preaching to the preacher. If not because he's a person that is close to my heart, I will ignore him because I don't like all those kind of conversation. So when he was talking to me, I told him, guy, this thing will crash. Because these people are collecting money from you, but they are not using the money for anything. If it's that they are using it to buy, they are using it to expand their capacity, they are using it for partnership, they are using it for something, I can give them my money, but they are not using it for anything. Nothing. I did not know their leadership, I did not know their anything, and you want me to come and invest there? I said no. The guy was a little bit afraid. I even told the guy there that, listen, see, you have a lot. I think he has a lot of money there in the CBS. I told him, remove your money now, since they have not crashed, because I know this thing will crash very soon. He was adamant. Few weeks later, his money flew away. They know they tell person. That's the truth. They know they tell person. After the money, he now called me that, Abraham, my money has gone. I said, Shebi, I told you. Me. I can never fall victim of those investments. I can never fall victim of it. Because I know. I invest like an investor, not like a customer. So ask question, why am I putting my money here? Why am I putting my money here? Pause. Ask the question, why is my money going here? Does it that what is the value behind the investment? Number 2, how you can shift from customer driven to investor. Number 2, do your research. You want to invest you want to buy a land from a real estate company. You want to buy a stock from a business. You need to sit down. Who are the leadership of this company? Who are they associated with? One of the issues a lot of people have with real estate company today is because they are investing in the wrong place. Most of the people you are investing in does not have roots. If anything happens to them today, they fly away. Now complain that they take your land. Why would they take your land? You do not do your research. And why don't you do your research? You are driven by ROI. Buy it today, the next 5 years, you turn to times 10. That's what kills you. Understand it. Do your research. Who are the leadership of the company? What is the assets? Understand the assets. How does this land banking works? If you don't know it's better. If you don't know how it works, you can book a consultation with an expert that know how it works. And when I say expert, don't just look for salesperson. Look for expert. There's a difference between salesperson and expert. Does this company have a good competitive advantage? What is their competitive advantage? What is the value behind the company? Before you invest in their real estate company, what is the value? What value they have apart from selling land? What other things are they doing? You need to see them. That's how investors think. Investors don't just put their money anywhere, anyhow. They think strategically. Number 3, does this investment align with your goals? Does this investment align with your goals? You need to ask, does this investment align with your goals? Does this investment align with your goals? You need to ensure that this investment fits your bigger vision. It fits your bigger vision. What is your bigger vision? Okay, in the next 5 years, I'm currently doing a business now. Though I want to expand it. Okay, you want to buy a land. You now buy the land. Okay, why did I want to buy the land? I'm buying the land because I want to use it to expand my business. You hold it for 5 years, then you sell it after 5 years, you need to expand the business. That's how it is. That's how investment think. Does it align with my vision? What vision do you have yourself? What vision? Number 4, think value over ROI. Think value over ROI. Focus on sustainable growth, not instant returns. We are in a world of Indomie world. We are in the world of Indomie now. Everything, we just want it quick. Listen, investment is not like that. Investment takes time for you to reap the reward. Investment takes time for you to reap the reward. But what will make you to be confident, even though you know it's not, is for long term, is that you already know the value behind that investment. You already know the value behind that investment. You already know the value. You need to shift. You need to shift. Shift from customer to investor. Shift from thinking like a customer to thinking like an investor. Shift from investing like a customer to investing like an investor. To invest like an investor. Let me go through it again. How you can shift from customer investing to investor investing. Number one, pause before you invest. Ask question. Number two, do your research. Do your research. Understand the assets, the company, the market. Know it. Number three, does this investment align with your goals? What is your goal? I want my children to go to so and so schools. That's why I want to do this investment. I want to expand my business. That's why I want to do this investment. Just know that this, you must attach it to your goals. What are your goals? Number three, think about ROI. Think about value over ROI. Sorry. Think about value. What is the value? What is the value? What is the value? What is the value in the company you are investing in? What is the value in the area you are investing in? What is the value in that location you are buying the land? What is the value in that company you are buying their stocks? What is their competitive advantage? Their competitive advantage. And I'm going to end with this. Shifting your mindset from a customer to an investor is the first step to building real wealth. Shifting your mindset from a customer to investor is the first step to building wealth. It's the first step. If you cannot shift from customer to investor, they will just be using it to chop and clean out. They will just be using it to chop and clean out. Investment is not about short-term return. Investment is not about short-term return. It's about understanding the value, the strategy, and the alignment of the investment with your goals, with your bigger vision. It's not a short-term vision. It's understanding the value behind that investment, the strategy behind the investment, aligning of the investment with your bigger vision. That's what is very, very important. That's what I know most people will not agree with me with this session, but that's the truth. I will keep saying the truth. Keep saying the truth. And thank you so much for joining tonight. I know you gain value. If you gain value, type in the comment section. I gain value. I gain value. I gain value. Type in the comment section. If you want to strategize your investment portfolio or you are looking for an expert on an investment, you can DM me today to book a free 30-minute session. So we discuss, I help you strategize your investment. And also, if you want to be learning directly from me and get full access to my guidance, you can join my elite circle. You can DM me, join my elite circle. The elite circle is 50,000 naira. That's where I talk about how you can generate cash flow, how you can invest, how you can manage money, budgeting, even for your business, how you can scale up in your business. So these are a lot of things I teach. That's where I share my insights actually. So if you're interested, DM me. You can DM me. I will my social media manager or my PA will write to you. Thank you so much. I want you to please listen to this video once again. Watch it over and over and over and over again. Watch it over and over, so that it can be a part and parcel for you. Listen. The key for you to be successful at investment, you need to move from customer to investor. And that's it. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Good night. Have a nice rest.